either way, you didn't beat us. And the time before that, you didn't beat us. So, man ain't worried about you, man.
Oh, okay.
I'll be real.
All right.
Do you know what I'm saying? The last season where you nearly won the league, you didn't beat us.
Okay.
Not once.
Arsenal didn't beat Fulham. Are Fulham better than Arsenal?
That's not the point. I'm saying I don't care about you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about you, man.
Fun and games until a ball got to get kicked.
Listen, man. You see that Klopp aura and that aura started to fade. You know the ones, and now it's not even Klopp no more. It's not even Klopp no more, bro. You see the aura thing that you had, the aura thing that you had. I can't wait because, brother, I swear to you, bro, you man need to win, bro. Because, blood, if we beat Liverpool, brother, I'll be real, change your number.
No, you're chatting shit. You're proving my point. No, you're proving your point. We're fucking 15th. We're 15th. We are 15th, sir. We are 15th. We are 5 points away from relegation. Yeah? We are closer to the bottom than the top, bro. We ain't winning Europa. There's no European football next year.
We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants, and it is the news update show. You know what I'm saying? We got a new Mbeumo bid. Spurs are likely to trigger Eze's release clause. It is not seen as too expensive, as we've seen a few reports say, and Kerkez's medical is officially complete, and it's looking like he will be a Liverpool player. That announcement will be probably tomorrow or like tonight, maybe. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's some more stuff. Chelsea's Gittins deal is looking very, very likely. Gittins looking like he'll probably be a Chelsea player in the coming days as well, for the price of 50 million as well. Obviously, we saw Esteval playing against Inter Miami yesterday as well. For the Chelsea fans on Esteval watch, he actually played quite well, to be honest. He's a very good player, to be fair. And Arsenal and Rodrigo, obviously, will save some of that news for tomorrow, but there has been some light reports that Rodrigo, his father, is saying he wants him to stay and fight for his place under Xabi Alonso. So that is some stuff that's come out today as well. And obviously his dad is his agent. So again, very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Shout out everyone in the chat as well. Obviously earlier, if you popped in earlier today as well in the daytime show, shout out BT Slims in the house as well. Shout out Izzo, shout out Midoriya as well, and shout out Kamal, Kobe, and Big Country Certified, Nicholas in the house as well. So we've got everyone's kind of pouring in bit by bit. So make sure you guys smash the like button as well. Says Troy King says, I told you man about Manduki Bomber, but you lot didn't want to hear it. Didn't want to believe it as well. Well, man are saying Garnacho or Madueke to Arsenal. It's going to be one of them two. That's dark, man.
Wow.
That's dark.
No, that's interesting.
That's might as well chuck it in Nkunku. Weren't they interested in Nkunku not too long ago?
No, that's a Manchester United Chelsea possible, like a swap deal that we heard about. But that
70 M's on top. We value Garnacho at 70 M's. Now, if Chelsea want that, they can run it. I'll take Nkunku. You pay the 70, brother.
You take Nkunku? That's crazy.
I'll take Nkunku if they're
70, yeah.
That's a Mason Mountain. I'll be real.
I'd hear that.
Montel, 70 M's for Garnacho.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. Again, if it's a swap deal, you wouldn't be giving them 70. It wouldn't be 70 M's. They would whatever they value Nkunku at minus that taken away from.
Well, I'm pretty sure we would value him at 20 M's.
Nah. Just like how you lot can value Garnacho at 70 M's, they could easily value Nkunku at like 40 M's.
That's not the same.
It doesn't matter. Paying 25 M's for Nkunku.
How was Nkunku 27, 28?
Nah, he's at 25. Like 25, I think.
1 second, let me have a look.
He must be like 25. No, he's 28 this year. I can't lie, he's getting on. He's 28 this year.
He's 28.
So he's 28.
27. He's 28 in November.
I've got Garnacho that's like 21.
I thought he's a YN. Garnacho's 21.
Like
yeah,
21.
he's a young G, bro.
Mad.
That will be 70 M's, please. And I'll be paying 20 for Nkunku. So you can give me 50 M's.
But as I said, you man are playing a dangerous game, valuing Garnacho at 70 M's, because if no one buys him, then you're in one of those positions again where you lot are just doing stupid shit with your business.
No, unfortunately not, because I don't think it works like that. We'd value him at 70 M's. I don't think he would go for 70 M's, but it's good to have a
So why are you saying that would be 70 M's for Chelsea then?
Well, because hold on a second, I'm playing hardball with Chelsea. Chelsea are not gonna they done with the Mason Mount thing. They ain't running no more.
That's what you think.
No more. You
got me once. I don't think anyone's paying 70 million for Garnacho still. I feel like you probably go for like 50.
Down. I think he'll go for like 50.
Yeah, so all that 70 million chat is air then.
Yeah, but if I take 50 M's, I'm with that.
But Nkunku wouldn't be free. He wouldn't be free. Why would Nkunku be free? He's not at the end of his contract.
20 M's.
Like he's not at the end of his contract. So he wouldn't be free.
I don't even want Nkunku anyway. I think that guy stinks. So.
Exactly. So again, you're just smiling up at a deal that just stinks of shit. Like you just got Mbeumo and Cunha and smiling your face at an Nkunku.
Yeah, Nkunku's crap. I'll never take him anyway.
It's like, you know what I'm saying. What the watered down Mbappe was it? What was that one, Ethan?
We talk about it.
Yeah, that's the one, man. Would you take Nkunku?
Nah. Yeah. I've got too many players that are already better than him, and it's like to be better than Nkunku, just about like not far off the level in it. And for him to come on, I need someone that's gonna improve my 11 in it. And then Nkunku's a drop off. It's not that. Like you got Odegaard, Brennan Johnson. These players are just about better than Nkunku. It's just dead.
I hear it. I mean, yeah. Listen, Nkunku's Nkunku, innit? Mount is Garnacho to Chelsea to Nkunku on loan to Manchester United. Wait, what? Name them. Oh yeah, Marcus already on you straight up.
What, you think Brennan Johnson's not better than Nkunku? What are we doing there, fam?
I don't know.
Are we being cheap?
Man, I'm saying Oliver is better than Nkunku, but they're just.
Are we being silly, fam? Are we actually being? I thought this one was.
Now, Ian Nkunku's your guy, though, so I don't really want to hear all this. I'll be honest.
No, he's not. He's not my guy.
He's not your guy.
But he plays to the rivals, them.
Oh,
man said Brennan Johnson is not better than Nkunku. Are we taking the piss? Like, I'm not even really a stats guy.
But Blows, I don't know if Blows is best, so I'll be real.
By the way, Corey, you know Brennan Johnson was my top goal scorer, innit?
Oh, Blows was your top goal scorer?
You get it, fam. I know I'm being
not
cheap.
Blows, fam.
There are more goals than sacks.
Correct. 11 non-penalty goals, 3 assists.
But wow. I actually saw a stat. You know, Saka's got 6 non-penalty goals since March of last year.
And what about we take away the corners as well? His GA is looking mighty shy.
Oh no, that's what I that. Yeah, I was on back again and someone put that stat in. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Saka. Maybe he's tired from playing all the games.
March of 2024. Not 2 months ago. Not 2 months ago.
Hey JJ, the flipping cheek. Oh, Corey. Won me the league. Won me the Europa League.
Oh,
it's crazy. Oh. But let's talk Mbeumo, innit? Let's talk Mbeumo, innit? Let's talk Mbeumo.
I can't talk Mbeumo at the moment.
Of course, stop being silly, man.
I can't do it right now. I'll explain to you why. I can't do it. There's no here we go. Once the here we go comes, then we'll see the slide.
It's a little too late for that.
We will have that chat.
We have conversations we need to have that people are waiting for us to have.
All right, cool. You know, Mbeumo is progressing, and I hope the deal gets done.
Anyway,
Corey, can I get a time frame, by the way, please? Because this is now your second bid.
Please, I think you said
do
not tell me about anything.
Don't tell me about the salary is looking like 150K.
On Thursday, though, innit? You sent the bid on Thursday.
Ethan, don't tell me about no time frame. Not tell you nothing. You concentrate on yourself. Don't look at me. Remember, you just won the Europa League. You got bigger things to fry. Work to you, man. You're on a different level.
I'm just
go deal with what you've got going on. You don't need to look at Mbeumo. Mbeumo's a little man signing. You don't need that.
Corey, I'm worried about you, bro. You sent this bid on Thursday.
Worried about me?
It's now Tuesday.
Ethan, I just sent a new bid in like yesterday.
So you was talking about last week. You sent a bid.
No, because the bid wasn't sent in.
So it was yesterday, yeah.
You know what? If you saw, you know what? It's funny. I've recorded all of this, so it's not an issue. I have all of this. I have this whole part. Yeah, we'll be there for that. Yeah, but on Mbeumo, Cunha and Mbeumo, man, I'm out here getting Gittins. Man, I'm out here getting J-League centre backs. Do you get it? Like,
fucking chic.
But little old me. No, I finished 15th. I didn't know. No one told me. I didn't know. I finished 15th. I'm getting Mbeumo. I'm getting Cunha. Why aren't you, man, doing the same? I'm not understanding it. I'm only seeing Liverpool and Man City trying to progress and do their thing, keep the stature up. Like, what's going off? I've got Arsenal buying Kepa. A Kepa in 2025. Kepa. Put it in the bag.
All right, T-Way. If I speak on that one,
brother, don't worry.
I speak on that one. None of them telling me to hurry up on Florian Wirtz. Like he didn't cost 100 million, and this brother's costing 60 million, and that man are taking long. Listen.
I done the Cunha thing. The Cunha thing was for the worst. The Cunha thing was for worse. And Mbeumo was just another deal. That's just another one. Okay.
What do you mean the Cunha thing was for worse? What do you mean?
Don't tell me nothing about Wirtz is taking longer. Mbeumo is taking longer than Wirtz. I don't even know how long did Wirtz even take.
Like not even 3 weeks.
Well, I think it's been around about 3 weeks now.
It's big business, Corey. It's just called big business. That's what it is.
Please. Anyway.
It's big business.
Anyway, yeah.
No, because bro, if the only time I'm gonna hear you this season is the transfer window, at least go and do.
You won't.
I won't what?
Like the only reason why I'm speaking now is because I got threatened. I got told by yourself, by Ethan, to go get the deal done. I wouldn't have been saying nothing. But you guys tried to draw me out. That's what you done. You tried to draw me out.
Right.
So I have to respond in a way. I would have been quiet. I would have been silent.
That's Corey, don't say you would have been silent about things because you've been leading conversations, and when we're getting cussed for certain players, and you've been talking just as loud this summer window before Mbeumo had even been a thing. When we was talking about Wirtz, I was hearing your voice. And when we were talking about Wirtz, I was hearing your voice. When we were talking about Rodrigo, I've heard your voice. When we were talking about Isak, I've heard your voice. We've heard your voice for all these silence, Corey. So don't act like you would have sat here and stayed silent because you know.
I've just put a 2 pence in. I haven't done too much.
Let's not do that. You're just lying. You're just lying out your front teeth.
I've just done a 2 pence. I've just done my 2 pence.
All right, man. You're lying to yourself. But anyway, the reported salary that you guys have offered is 150K. So that 250K that was that the Tottenham fans and the Newcastle fans are very angry about.
Wait, what? 150K? I thought they were coming to us for the money. Jay Christ.
Yeah, sick.
Jay Christ. Sick. 150K? Even? What? That's got to be a lie.
Wait, that's still 100K more than what he was getting.
Liar. You're a liar.
What's a lie about, bro?
I don't believe
the reported salary is 150. It's probably gonna have add-ons, obviously. It's probably his base, isn't it? But
yeah, who's this source?
Christ, I thought he was coming for the money. E.
Who's this source?
I'll send it on Twitter now.
Yeah, man. I got a feeling.
Well, you don't believe it?
Yeah, man.
I need some air. 1 sec. I need some air.
No one goes to a 15th trophyless. Must need some air. No one goes to a 15th trophyless, Champions Leagueless Man United for only 100K for the same money. Like it must be money. It must be. I'm deep in it. What else could it be?
Ethan, it has to be money. I just come back. I needed some air quick.
This is what I'm saying. It has to be money, bro.
It has to be money. It has to be, Ethan. Like, you're like this. It has to be money. It has to be
a gold digger, fam.
It don't make no sense here, like.
It has to be.
Nothing, fam.
Fuck. You say you don't understand it. You don't understand it,
bro. What else could it be? I'm actually deep in it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it was the previous report like 3 weeks ago was 170, so it's not that much different.
Ethan, what are we gonna do?
So what? 150, 170? Like, I don't think that's how. Yeah, I don't think.
My thing was the only thing that made sense. This guy plays in the Premier League, played against Man U, spanked up Man U, scored goals against Man U, sees how dead they are every week. Yeah, knows the lack of aura around the club, knows they have rats, knows they don't pay wages, knows all these stuff, all these problems, negative goal difference. He knows all these problems. Yeah. The only thing I could think of is that they were offering 200k a week. That's the only thing it could be. He's going to go relocate his whole family, him and his whole family to Manchester to live.
For 150k a week.
It doesn't make sense.
That's not true.
It
can't be. It can't be.
This is just what he's been offered for this current bid, innit? So this is for this bid, so it could change if they reject it again, maybe.
Once we had personal terms agreed, innit?
This is the United. I saw on United District, huh?
I swear we had personal terms agreed.
Yeah, that was ages ago. Yeah, 4 weeks ago. Yeah, but he was on 45. He's on 45k at Brentford. So why is 150 bags crazy? Like, why is that crazy?
It must be. He's only coming for the money. It makes no sense. It's not making sense. You would have thought I won the Europa League at this point. What's going off?
No, this guy, bro.
Oh my days! Oh, what are we gonna do? I tell you what. Yeah. Why don't you go for Semenyo and Eze? How about that?
Yeah, I'll do
like
that,
I told you at the start of the window.
Corey, you can go and sign flipping Kvaratskhelia. You can go sign Dembele. You could go sign all these man, bro. You still won't be finished above me. I'll tell you that for free. That's a fact. You man are still gonna be dead. You're still gonna be. Yeah, you're just dead, bro. I don't understand this. Mothers, I don't understand this.
Even I feel you, bro. I feel.
Do you feel like Mbeumo's doing himself a disservice?
Of course, that's what I'm saying. Of course he is.
Okay.
Like, who in their right mind? Who in their right mind chooses Manchester United over me at this current
crazy, alive?
It's crazy, bro.
It's mad. Man United over Tottenham.
It's bonkers.
Yeah. You're getting that centre back for like 5 million as well, though.
That's hard.
So Corey, you tell me, why is he doing this?
I don't know. No one told me. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't got an answer, bro. You're the bigger club, clearly.
I'm not. You okay? Cool. Sorry, my bad. Apologies. I'm being disingenuous. You are the bigger club. That's true. Yeah, and that is obviously a big factor. But bro, if I weigh up the pros and the cons, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The maths is all off. It's all off.
God, Mbeumo.
Man, it's not even like he's a rubbed up like Chris Wood, who's like end of his career, wants to get one more big contract. He's a young player, a young prospect. Outside the top 6, he's probably the best player, bar maybe Eze. Like,
and he's coming to shitty Old Trafford. What the hell? He's coming to us instead of the lane. You saw you saw the pictures of the parade.
What, the Tottenham parade? Yeah, of course.
How could you not want to go to? I ain't had a parade. Remember? I ain't had one. I ain't had a parade. I don't know what it's like.
Corey, you realize you could go sign Cunha and Mbeumo, Kerkez, all these man, bro. It's irrelevant. I'll go sign Semenyo. That's irrelevant, bro. You've got Amarin. You know what I mean? You got Aberrant, bro.
So, all right, cool. Well, let's move it this way. So, like, even here's the question. Here's an interesting question. Do you think any of your wingers will outscore Mbeumo at United? Not the Mbeumo at Brentford. The Mbeumo at United. Do you think any of the wingers will outscore Mbeumo? And that's for the chat as well. That's for the chat as well. Like that's an interesting question.
Oh, what do you think?
Mbeumo is a top talent. Like we've seen him go strength to strength each season. He's just getting better and better. And he doesn't just offer goals. He's not just a goal threat. Like his all-round game's decent. You know, he takes set pieces. He can play out.
What else has he got? What else has he got?
Could make me sick. He's a game changer. Like he can be out of the game for long spells. Go get some GA. Like it's just fucked, man.
You're talking like the guy's world class. What do you think? You think he's world class?
I don't think he's world class.
You don't think he's world class? Okay.
One good season.
He's up there? That's what I'm saying, Ethan. It's mad.
Corey, as I said, bro, I'll go cop someone else, bro. That's fine, bro. It's not an issue. Well done, bro.
You can, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can get the Ezes, the Semenyos. Like that's not dead. That isn't dead. So I don't understand why you thought it would be okay to think that you can go get a Mbeumo. It just doesn't make sense to me, bro. Like you're the Ezes and Semenyo, which is not dead. Do you not get that? Why are you, bro? Like it's not making sense to me. You thought, like, you really thought, didn't you? You really thought. You didn't it? And this is why you're stupid. This is why you're chopping. This is why. Because like, Ethan, I warned you. I told you.
Well, it's the same level standard as Mbeumo. Don't know about that.
I actually hear that.
Listen.
Wait, when you ran raving about him yesterday?
Huh?
No.
Wait, wasn't once ranting raving about Eze?
No, Montel said that the season started in March or something.
February. I said the season started in February.
That's it. One of the months.
Yeah, but you said he had a good season. You said he was lit.
All right, chap. Have I ever been ranting and raving about Eze? Or did I say
Chat.
Madison? Did I say Madison's better than him and his season started in Feb? Cheers, guys. Sorry, carry on, Corey.
Montel, I don't know what to say. Bro, like it's weird, isn't it? It's a weird feeling to sign a good player. It's weird. He ain't even here yet, but let's say he does come. We never know. Tottenham could come in and grab him.
Bro, you made me sick.
You know, like it's weird to sign a good player like Mbeumo. Like I personally don't think I deserve it. You know, my club is in the mud. I just finished 15th place. I haven't got Europe. I'm on my knees. My club's in debt. I'm on my knees. I've got nothing left. I literally have nothing left. So why the hell would this guy?
Corey, how are you doing it? So how are you doing it, Corey?
Huh?
How are you doing it? You tell me.
I don't know. Maybe it's luck. I don't know. Maybe he thought United won the Europa League and Tottenham lost. I don't know. Maybe he thinks I'm Man United in champs. I don't know. I haven't got a reply for you, bro. What do you think?
Well, even so, I think if he's on 150 to 170, I think that's a good deal. It's just a good deal. Like, because at that point, you're not spending too much on wages. And I think it'll be probably a 6-year or a 5-year contract, like something like that.
Oh, my days. And he's 25. I've got him down for life. What have I done?
Corey's over here, mate. Corey's over here, mate.
Please. Hey, help me.
I just see someone say in the chat, Corey, you act like you signed Prime Neymar, fam. And you know what's killing Corey? You always do the play both sides thing, innit? Like you always do the whole Manchester United, I'm big, I'm strong. And now you're doing the complete opposite.
No, you told me. Look, you just beat me in Europa League.
You're saying like you've been here, actually.
Yeah. Bro, Corey, I admit I'm wrong, but you were saying you go on like your.
Of course you're bloody wrong. Of course you're wrong.
You go on like your big Manchester.
Of course you're wrong.
So act like
Ethan, you need to understand your place. I told you, I warned you. Here, me, here, you, here. Please understand your position. Don't think you can, because you won something, you think you can do that.
I've never seen a brother sign. I've never seen someone sign a player of quality that their club should be signing.
I know.
And a man's going on like he signed.
Look at me. Even just look at me, please.
Corey, would you rather the Europa League or the player though? Because they're going on right now, like. Or you just talking more stature? Or are you talking more the stature? Because we know you're a bigger club than Spurs. But I'm just saying.
I don't think Corey knows that. I think he forgot. Look at the way he's acting, bro.
I'd rather the player. I'll explain to you why, Montel.
Wait, you'd rather the player than the Europa League?
For you personally, I'd rather the trophy. For you personally, yeah, that's solely for you. Like that's solely for Liverpool. I'd rather the trophy, but I need a Premier League and I need a Champions League. If I cannot sign these players,
what does Mbeumo have to do with that?
No. Just listen to me. If I can't sign good players, yeah. If I couldn't get Mbeumo, if I couldn't get people like Cunha, like let's say I won the Europa League and I stayed with Anthony, Rashford, like these players come back and they join the pre-season because that's a good likelihood for it to happen.
I think you would have signed these guys anyway if you won the Euro.
Montel, you know what? I don't even know at this point. I don't know.
If you're signing these players without Champions League, then why can't you sign even better players with Champions League?
I'll explain to you why, Montel. Because if I won the Europa League, people like Højlund would be staying.
Why? They were trying to get rid of certain man anyway.
Montel, they can try to get rid of them, but Montel, I'm pretty sure they'll be like, I'm going to fight for my place.
Yeah, I'll be real. I'm not really having you lot trying to spin this. I'm not really trying to spin this narrative.
What I'm telling you, bro. Trust me, what I'm telling you.
Yeah? Cunha was wrapped before the final. Like, what we doing here? Like,
Cunha's a different story. Cunha, fair enough, but to go and buy better players, bro. If we won that Europa League, some players are gonna stay. Not all of them. I think some of them will leave. Like Anthony would have left, but
Rashford would have left. Sancho would have left. Garnacho got told by the manager find another club.
Garnacho wouldn't have left.
He would have stayed in the reserves. He would have stunk out in the reserves. The manager said find another club.
When have you ever seen my club put a player in reserves?
What do you mean?
You've never seen my club put a player in reserves. Ever.
All right. The manager said to Garnacho find another club. Yeah, I can't speak about Højlund because we don't even know if Højlund's. I don't know about Højlund. Maybe Højlund would have stayed, but you still would have lost. Yeah, word Ed bare times, bro. Pogba, Sancho, them man. Yeah, the man them. But you still would have lost Rashford, Sancho. Who's the other one? Anthony, and I think Garnacho. So what I'm not gonna let you look.
I personally don't think so.
Is spin this narrative to say that because you lost the Europa League, that it's worked out better for you. Like that's what it sounds like.
I'm not gonna run that narrative. It hasn't.
That's what it sounds like.
Because I'm not in any European league. I'm saying that, yeah. But at the same time, I'm telling you that some of these players would have stayed. I wouldn't be looking to get rid of Onana. I wouldn't be looking for a new center midfielder. And there's no way I'll be looking at a central midfielder. No chance.
I think that's delusional still.
In the attacking sense, Højlund would have stayed. It would have been Højlund and Xerxes next season. I'm telling you that. What? Bear in mind, that means we would have had to play.
Bro, KJ, this is the maddest thing I've ever heard him say, fam. I'll be honest.
Bro, listen, trust me, because I know my club, bro. I know my club and I know how it works. We don't do anything until it's drastic measures.
Nah, man. I'll be real. I'll be real. Like, if you man won that Europa League, I don't think it affects too much of the business just because of how bad your season was. That finishing 15th for me would have overrid the fact that you won the Europa League, and then it's kind of a lifeline.
Maybe you have more. Maybe you have more trust in Ineos and the owners than I do, but I have no trust in them. So
it's not about trusting the owners. Well, you just signed the same players because you're Manchester United.
You would no, because it doesn't work like that. You would expect a normal club to go win something and buy new players, right? No, bro. Before the Europa League final, we were all saying about Spurs.
League 2.
Say that again.
Leon got relegated to League 2
because of the thingy that what was going on in the club.
I don't even know. I just see it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's mad.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. I'm saying, yeah, like, before the Europa League final, man, them were saying they don't mind Spurs winning it because Man United can still sign players without European football. They can still get shit done. Whether players are staying on, they can get shit done and they can bring in players regardless whether you win or lose. So for you to say you'd rather Mbeumo than Europa League is absolutely out of your goddamn mind. You're out of your goddamn mind. I can't lie. You're out of your mind. If Palace in Europa as they stayed. No. That's Palace are different to United. But the point is that you can't sit here. You can't. Yeah, Chucky definitely knew what one. You can't sit here and say like you can't sit here and say because you didn't win the Europa League, now you're getting rid of this mass amount of players.
All right, cool. Let me give you an example, Montel. I won the FA Cup. Yeah, I won the FA Cup the season before.
Right.
Why did Ten Hag stay?
Ten Hag stayed. That's Ten Hag though. That's the manager, bro.
This is my point. Things would have been left how they are because we won something.
No. Ten Hag was going to be sacked regardless of what happened. And someone came in. I can't remember who it was. My man that left at the start of the season was the one who was responsible for him staying.
Yeah.
Ten Hag was supposed to be sacked. The club were going to sack him regardless of the FA Cup.
Montel, at the end of the day, he wasn't.
Yeah, but the guy that kept him isn't here anymore, Corey. He's not here anymore.
What makes you think if someone else could be like, oh no, they've won it. Oh, I want to keep this person
because you're thinking about it. This is the positive. Like it's for the sake of this argument that sounds like that makes sense.
I'm saying my point is. My point is, Montel, is that if we won something, yeah, these owners will turn around and be like, well, they've won something. We can keep them. They're good enough to do this. That's how they would look at things. I'm telling you, that's how they would look at things, bro.
Nah. That's just your opinion.
That is how they would look at things.
That ain't no facts. That's opinion. That ain't no fact. That ain't no fact at all.
Oh, man.
I think that's genuinely your opinion, bro. Just because again, I've seen your club spend, win or lose. I've seen your club spend, and again, we've seen your team get rid of players. Guys like Rashford did it, frozen out the team. Rashford again ended up going.
That's a manager's decision, though.
No. It's all under the same umbrella. It's under the same umbrella because it was the manager's decision to tell. It was the manager's decision to tell Garnacho to fuck off.
Montel, but how many times?
So you're not doing that.
Wait, Montel. But how many times has the manager gone? How many times has the manager gone to play? Not even gone to players, but said to their owners, "I don't want X, Y, and Z. I don't want X, Y, and Z," and they've kept them there.
No, but that's not. But the argument at hand is that if you won the Europa League, these players would have stayed. Rashford weren't there. Rashford stayed. No. After you didn't win, after you won the FA Cup, Rashford was frozen out of the team when the manager was here. And Rashford was playing in his first few games. He scored in Amram's. He scored the goal in Amram's game.
Yeah, I know.
He scored.
I know.
So all this Europa League means the players would have stayed.
I don't think it's not about Aaron. It's about
that's all crazy, fam.
It's about the fact that these owners wouldn't do much because they've won something.
Maybe one or two players might have stayed, but majority of them would have still gone in.
I wouldn't be trying to sort out a lot of the positions I'm looking at, and I'm telling you for a fact we would not be looking at a striker. We would not be looking at a striker. There's no way.
I think that's cap, man. I think that's that. Yeah. So Kamal says, Corey, we could have got 100 million for winning the Europa League. Bro, they would. I think they would have spent them. Obviously, I know United kind of need the money right now. They would have spent that money well. I think they would have spent the money well.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But even so, I think that's the fattest cop out. It's the fattest cop out that you lot got to lose the Champions League final and to make it seem like that's what it takes to take your team in the right direction.
Win Europa would have been nice.
Like, brother, I'm not like I'm gonna sit here and run this.
It's true. Would I have preferred to win?
Actually, like, man still would have left, bro. You literally said Anthony Sancho.
I don't know if
man still would have gone.
I don't know if
man still would have gone.
I can't.
And you can still keep Onana, get rid of Bayern there, and still bring in Emi Martinez. He's 32. So it's not fully changing.
Onana stays.
Huh?
There's a chance even Onana stays right now.
Exactly. So winning and losing that Europa League that's another player that doesn't affect.
He would have guaranteed been staying.
Again,
that was a possibility.
So all that's left really is Højlund. Højlund's the only name that you look at.
Oh shit, Marcus, you're right. You know, man said you think Sancho's leaving that UCL bonus.
Bro, he would have got frozen out.
Bear in mind, these players would have got a bonus.
They would have. Yeah, they would have got a bonus. But it doesn't mean the players can't force themselves to stay in the club. They just won't get played. That's what would have happened.
Some of them are just there for bread.
Yeah, and cool. But at the end of the day, like as you said, like you not winning the Europa is not going to get spun into this positivity streak. You're right. That's all dead. You don't need the money right now.
No, you're right. You're right. Still, you're right.
I still think you make signings. As I said, you lot will make signings regardless. No European football.
I just can't.
You're Man United.
I just need the owners have to be in a drastic situation to make movement. In my personal opinion.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
So I can't. So like, if the vibes were happy, I don't expect a lot from the owners.
I don't think 15th place meant the vibes would have been happy still. I think. I don't think the vibes would have been happy at 15th.
No, but I feel like it would have been like half and half, because some people would be happy that they're playing in champs and they would have forgot about the fact that they finished 15th because they're playing in Champions League. But the fact that now we didn't win Europa League and we can only focus on us finishing 15th. Now everyone's looking at the same angle.
Shout out Dots with the collab with the donation. Big up yourself, broski. Because Monts, where you died on my babe station comment. Bro, that super chat on Troops' stream killed me, fam. Man said, I don't know if he said Troop Station, but the way Troops was lying down was flipping killed me that day, bro. On that Jamaica watch along. But yeah, fair enough, man.
Man had his feet up, innit? On the money years thing. Nah, fam.
Troops, cuz started off, fam. What did you kind of make of the whole Europa League thing? Do you kind of agree with myself or Corey, or you kind of just in the middle of it?
About Corey trying to turn this into a positive.
Yeah. If you want to put it that way, but yeah, just the conversation we just had.
Yeah, nah, bro. I saw a comment just now. That game was for 100 M's. Yeah. The winner got 100 M's. Obviously, like, it got silverware, probably the most important thing in the game, and it allowed entry into the Champions League when both our seasons were looking done. I salvaged something. I left with something. I broke my long-awaited trophy drought, and you're left with Brian Mbeumo. So I think that kind of speaks for itself. You can take him. Take him, Corey. You know, Corey, I know you got something cooking for me to laugh at me, but I'm the real winner here, Corey.
First, I need you to
I beat you 4 times. Yeah, in one season.
Stop saying you can take him. Stop saying that.
No, bro, Corey, you can take him.
No. Stop saying it, because you never had a chance. Stop saying I can take him like, oh, it was mine, but you can have it. It's not that. It's never been that. It never will be.
I personally wanted the player. My club also wanted the player. The player wanted you.
For you, Ethan, you never had a chance.
You don't know.
Had a chance. I stood firm the whole time. When I was getting battered left and right, I had Montel saying, you was talking like this before the Europa League final. It's gonna happen again. Yeah.
I said it could happen again. I said be careful, it could happen again.
Yeah. But Montel, I told you, fool me once.
Corey, this is a load of nonsense. Saying you'd rather.
I said fool me once.
Well, your comment about preferring Mbeumo over the Europa League basically is bonkers.
No, if I'm being honest, I'd rather the Europa League. I'm only joking.
I know.
Trophy's nice. Trophy's always nice.
Corey,
Trophy's the game at the end of the day. Trophy's the game.
I know. And that's what you call a nice fine dosage of copium. Yeah? And I said, Corey, as I said,
it is. I know yeah, I know that I will win another trophy soon. I know it. I always do.
All of that
But
future.
not the ones you want, Corey, innit?
All of that. You sound like an Arsenal fan, fam. I'll be honest.
No, I'm not. But what I will say is,
you're doing. That's what Kerkez does, though. That future shit, bro.
No. He's been doing the 5-year thing, 5-6 years.
Future Hendricks and that, like talking about in a couple of years, bro.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
that.
I'm
Liverpool. I'm gonna like you get it. Like I can't just sit here and say that I'll probably win another trophy next year. Like if I was to come fit for you, like you wouldn't let me say that. You wouldn't let me say that, Scott free. You wouldn't let me say that.
It's true.
You'd say I'm sounding like a what?
How about this? Hopefully you win another trophy soon. Hopefully.
Yeah, nothing's ever promised.
I'm saying Corey has the script.
Aye.
At least you get to finals. I'll give you that. At least you get to finals.
Yeah, that's all. Forget about that. You know, finals mean nothing. I don't care about the final thing. If I'm not winning it, I don't care about the finals.
Fair enough. But let's move it over to Eze, though, innit? Let's just move it over to Eze. Obviously,
this is what I'm excited about for you, brother.
Imagine trying to get liquor, man. I'm still getting liquor, man.
Corey acting like he's not butthurt is killing, bro. You know what we used to laugh about with Chelsea fans being? What do you call them? Kings of the transfer window. This is what you become. Yeah. Become king of the transfer window.
Oh, laughing at the very thing that they hate. You become what you hate.
You become what you hate, Corey. This is it. Ethan, we're no longer interested about August and when the season's starting and all that.
Ethan, do you not think I'm excited for my season starting with Cunha and Mbeumo?
I don't think you are, bro.
You think I'm not?
Nah.
You think I'm not? How about this, Ethan? Are you excited for the start of the season? Are you excited?
I am. That's why we brought out a documentary actually today about winning Europa League, and you're all gassed about only two.
Because if that's what your club does, do it, bro. Do you? I'm happy for you, bro. Hey, listen, Ethan, send me the link. I'll buy a DVD. How about that?
Thank you. Help me. Help fund Eze.
I'm with it, man. Listen, the documentary, I hope it's good, man. I hope it's good. Arsenal tried the documentary thing. You know how that went.
But yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
But even not, bro. The what do you call it? The Eze thing. I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. Eze, Semenyo. I told you, Ethan. You got Eze on the left, yeah. Got Eze on the left. Madison in the 10. 60 minutes. Eze in the 10. Semenyo start left. Boom. Ethan, I'm telling you, bro.
We say it finishes higher than you.
Ethan, bro, trust me, it works, bro. It works.
Listen, as I said, yeah. So the Eze thing. Do you think this is going to affect Madison's kind of positioning? Because obviously, I feel like Frank's probably going to have Madison playing in a more advanced position. I don't think he's going to do the Ange thing and have Madison play this 8, receiving the ball in the halfway line role where he can't really function the same way. He's having to do more running. He's giving away fouls all game. He get like the fact that he even got his 9 goals and 7 assists last season is impressive for the way Ange was playing him, in my opinion. Yeah, like if Eze comes in, what kind of happens to Eze to Madison's role? And would you rather have Eze in that role, or would you shoehorn? Because for me, everyone talks about Eze in the left. I think that's a shoehorn thing. You're not going to get the best Eze. You're going to get the best Eze in those pockets on the half turn, similar to the Madison position.
Yeah.
Or do you even drop Eze a little bit deeper? What do you think he's going to kind of go with?
I agree. I don't know exactly how Thomas Frank will set up, but I think the way Eze plays now, I slightly want him deeper progressing the ball because of his ability to like carry the ball so effectively. Yeah, he's good in the final third, but also that bit in between the midfield and attack. Would you say his passing's elite? It's not, innit? It's not great.
Who's passing's elite?
Eze.
His passing's not better than Madison's. No way.
Yeah, it's not. But that's what I'm saying. They could even
play together. But Eze is a good part. Like, he's not bad. I don't look at his passing and go, it stinks.
Yeah,
I agree. They're saying Isak Bamba.
From where?
I don't know.
There's only one person said it. So
carry on. What I would say is, bro, they can play together. Like I like the idea of having Eze to carry the ball from transition the ball from defense to midfield, pick the ball up deep, which was
Madder's final third team.
Where Maz's final third, Fred in the lines. You know, I can't one thing under Angie done very well, which is like the late run, crashing the box, getting goals. Like he's kind of picking up striker positions at times, like from balls in. So yeah, man, I call like, bro. They can definitely good players can always play with each other, bro. Yeah, it's just for me, it's just a lack of defensive responsibility. That's the biggest concern, which I know Frank appreciates quite a lot. I think we definitely need a 6. So depending on who we bring in through the door, 6-wise, yeah, we could run it up, innit? We could run it up.
Anfield sector.
All on.
Oh, I got it. Newcastle are prepared to make Alexander Isak the best paid player in their history. Any contract offer from Newcastle would not match the highest salaries at Anfield. With the club still constrained by the Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules, Newcastle hope that their own qualification for the Champions League will be a factor in the player not seeking a move. And then it said
Liverpool have the funds to test Newcastle's resolve despite their spending this summer. Newcastle were concerned the offer could be made early next month for Isak.
Ooh. Now that would be interesting.
That means we just got to test the waters then, right?
No shame.
Is he still your top target?
I'd assume so.
I haven't really heard much, innit?
What do you mean? Who's top target?
You guys is up top, especially if you let Darwin go.
Yeah, bro. Darwin, did you not? Darwin's going Napoli, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like your top target now.
Highest paid player. How much is Salah and Van Dijk on?
300. So no, Salah's on free. Salah's on 350, but his new contract, I don't know how much extra they put on top of that.
Wait, Salah was on 350.
Salah's on 350, yeah.
And his new contract offers what?
It must be 400. It must be
400.
It must be. Yeah, because it's only a 2-year, innit? It's only a 2-year.
What's Isak gonna be on?
Brother, Isak's on 120 right now.
What?
Whatever. How about this? Corey.
What?
Isak's on 120 right now. So I know they're looking to give him the big. Because to be fair, Florian Wirtz's only on 200. Not only, but Florian Wirtz's on 200.
Yeah, no, but his thing is going to be progressing each year, isn't it? So for now, it's 200.
Yeah. On 400. No.
Yeah, but we don't do that with other signings, so it's on 200.
No,
we don't be telling how man's stuff has been like that's never a conversation we talk about wages. So don't make that thing when it's now.
Yeah, no, but bro, his new contract in 3 years, 2 years.
Wirtz is on 200k. That's the end of the conversation. Like I didn't ask Corey about how much Mbeumo's money is going to go up per year as he plays for Manchester United.
Yeah, that's dead. I don't want to hear that.
Like no one said so. Yeah, don't try these things.
You're trying to use it as like a little bust out. Check Wirtz is only 200 bags. Like light work,
bro. That's what it is, bro. He's on
200k, bro. He's on 200k.
Wirtz, bro.
Yeah, word to Corey. He didn't come for the money.
He didn't come for the money.
He didn't come for the money. He just likes my club. He just loves my club.
That's the reality of it, bro.
Do you not see how gassed his dad was when he was putting on my kit? How gassed his dad was
when he's checking out the trophies.
No. When his dad was doing this to the kit, his dad was like this. That was like this. You know what I'm saying? His dad was gassed to me in the kit. You see when Frimpong had his whole family like this. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here and that. His whole family around the table.
Word to Cunha. Chase your dreams.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said chase your dreams, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
He said that when he signed.
I remember. How much is Nunes on? I saw Nunes is on 150.
Yeah, something like that.
Darwin's on 150, innit?
Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what Isak's gonna be on. I don't think it'll be 450. I think it'll be like 420. 420.
Darwin's on. Someone in the chat. What's Darwin on? What's Darwin on? Someone in the chat, let us know. What's Darwin on? Yeah, he's on 140. Darwin's on 140. Kieda's on 150. Darwin's on 140. So those two won't be here next season. Isak, it's yours. It's yours. If that was to ever happen, so that's why I say I don't care about the wages. The money's not a problem for Liverpool. It's getting him out the club. That's why it's not likely that we're gonna sign him. Because Newcastle are on this hardball thing. You get it? Do you see what I'm saying? It's it's not us thing, it's a Newcastle thing.
Rightfully so.
They just got back into the champs. They're not trying to lose their talent, man. That's
all dead.
That's all dead.
Aston Villa done you.
What?
If Aston Villa won against us, Newcastle.
Yeah, bro. Isak could be wearing a little. Isak, we could be all seeing that Isak's handed in the transfer request and that.
I firmly believe, like based on this situation now, if Newcastle didn't make champs, he would be at Liverpool. He'd be at Liverpool. I firmly believe that.
Kids will probably say
or Arsenal, possibly, or Arsenal.
Yeah,
because Arsenal would have been involved.
Boy, listen. All I'm saying is, like, you heard it here, innit? Like, there is concern among the camp. So, do you know who's in the best position right now? Isak, because he can demand anything they want from now. Anything he asks for, they're gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
Any money in that meeting that they're gonna have with him, he's gonna say, I'm on 120. Put me on 300k.
And who's gonna say no? Who's
gonna say no? Put me and give me a release clause.
Dark.
I want a release clause within the first year.
Dark.
Isak's the real winner, not Liverpool, not Newcastle. Isak's the real winner here. Isak's agent is like this. Isak's agent right now is anything. And remember, Newcastle have the richest owners in the Prem.
Yeah, they do. I swear it's
so them. Oh, no, they got the richest owners in the Prem.
Yeah, they bust down. Their things
bust down. They can't spend PSR. They can't spend. By the way, if Isak does go, you know that frees them from PSR and they can start splashing the cash on a Mazza, on an absolute Mazza.
Oh yeah,
but I don't think it's too valuable to them.
I was just gonna say that, Corey. He's too valuable.
It's too valuable.
To sometimes money's not even worth it, bro. Because you see Isak's thing, even if everyone's fit, he could go out wide. If they got winger issues, he's a lethal gunman. He can dribble. He can score a little header. He can score bangers. When he deep it, I slightly think he's better than Haaland. Slightly. Yeah. His game's more well-rounded. He can be a bit more threatening. If he's not scoring, he's offering a bit more. He's offering a lot more, sorry. Yeah. It's just Haaland's probably a bit more prolific. Maybe a bit.
It depends what you want to do, bro. We had to sell Coutinho. We sold Coutinho and it worked out, innit? So it's like, bro, like...
But like Coutinho was hard.
We sold them and bought 2 world beats.
But Monto, Coutinho was cold.
But Coutinho was Corey. Coutinho,
No.
Bro,
wait,
I'll tell you one thing about. I'll tell you right now. Coutinho was the best player in our team, bro. And we had Salah, Mane, and Firmino.
I'm not saying that, Monto, but I'm saying which one was better for their team now? Coutinho for Liverpool or Isak for Newcastle?
No, I think Isak was more important to his team because we sold Coutinho and were still able to go forward, and we still got top 4 in the end.
Yeah,
we still went and got top 4. But that 6 months before Coutinho signed the contract for us, and then he left in January. That 6 months for me was the best player in the league. One of the best players in the league. In that 6 months, he was even better than Coutinho. That 6 months. This brother, Corey, had like 18 GA and he finished with some of the highest GA and he left in January. He done the Marmouche thing. Man left, the man weren't touching his numbers. And he weren't even a striker. He centre mid. Slash left wing.
He's one of the best in the league. He's been like...
I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not saying... But first, Isak's a striker and Coutinho was a 10/ left wing. So it's hard to... I'm not going to directly compare them.
Yeah.
But my thing is that they're both worth... They were both gonna go for a similar amount, 150. Like they were both gonna go for that similar amount of money in it. You know what I'm saying? Barcelona made him their most expensive player in their history.
Bro, you understand?
We sold him for 145 million. in the market, in the old market, Corey. In the old market.
Montel, you're willing to break your wage structure for this brother.
Yes.
Montel, when have you ever heard Liverpool Football Club, Fenway Sports or whatever thing you are owned by, you are willing to break your wage structure, plus let's not forget the fact that you're going to pay mega bread for this brother. Mega bread. Yeah? Yes. You're willing to do all of that for this player.
I don't think we break our wage structure. I think we give him like 280. I think he gets 280.
You just saw the tweet.
Well, the facts are you definitely need a striker, yeah. But I think the reason why I do think you go in for Isak is because the deputies, like the market right now, is so shit. Like it is dead. Like man, I'm talking about Kerkez and Sesko and that. Like those are the options currently.
The money's not an issue. The money's not an issue. My thing is that
you spent big already though. Once you spent like 200 side. You spent big money already.
We can spend 500 million in PSR, can't touch us, bro. We don't spend.
500?
Yeah, actually, we don't spend. We don't spend. We don't spend enough, and we sell more. We've sold more. Like, bro, our PSR is fine. Go look up. Our PSR is fine. And people act like if we go and buy, Newcastle get, the 9 cells when he's behind the cage. That's what happens if we buy Isak of Newcastle.
What he does, Kurma.
He does this one. When he does that one, when Naruto does that one, that's what happens for Newcastle. Yeah, that's what happens to Newcastle. If Newcastle sell Isak, you see the richest owners in the league.
Are you prepared for that? Are you prepared?
Are all of you prepared for it? I'm not the only one who suffers from that.
Montel, that's Man City 2.0.
Montel, you have opened. Montel, you open Pandora's.
I don't mind. Corey, do you know what? I don't mind. I'll have Isak, and no one else will.
Montel, you don't know what they could do with that.
This is it.
Yeah, that's literally like Al Nassr.
There you go. Liverpool could spend another 200 million in the market this summer and still be PSR complaint. But the game isn't to see how much they can spend. This remains that they're spending money wisely.
Montel, bro, think about this. That's like Al Nassr in the Premier League, bro.
Yeah, Corey. You know sometimes on Monopoly when you just got to get your set and then mind your business.
But Montel, you've got.
Let me get my red set and bake. G. Whatever you deals you want to do.
Montel, bro, you've got people. What do you call it? Hotel in Mayfair. Don't hit Mayfair, bro.
No. Yeah, but they still, bro. But remember, the market's shit right now, so they won't be hotel in Mayfair. What if they land on me first?
Montel, how about this?
They got to get past me.
Montel is shit for us. For us.
Yeah, Marcus, they have to keep Isak, otherwise they can become another Man City. They can go. But this is what I said to Newcastle. This is why Newcastle fans, they didn't like it when I put out that Isak video. Yeah, go look at the comments. They didn't like it. But I said to them, listen, sometimes you have to make a sacrifice in order for the floodgates to open. You know what I'm saying? Or when B does this, he does this.
So you're not ready. He does this. You're not ready for that. You're not ready for this one, though. You're not.
Yeah, when Killerby does this one, to the 8 toes. You know what time it is. fam. You know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So listen, this is why this doesn't have to be an enemy deal. This goes, listen, I get Isak, I undoubtedly become the best team in the league. No complaints, no questions asked. Should easily be looking at a treble. I should be looking at a treble or a repeat. If I sign Isak, the expectations are over there somewhere. The expectations would be so high, like there's no room for failure.
Why not treble, fam? Why not?
That's what I said. I said, bro, if we sign Isak, we have to be going for everything. We have to be going. We have to go for everything. Why can't you? If you sign the best striker in the league and one of the best 10s and still have Mo Salah, there's no excuse not to be winning heavily. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? But my point is that at the expense of Newcastle being able to go, Kudus, come here, Gyökeres, come here. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably go get Murillo. Yeah. They'll probably go get Bastoni or some shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
It'd be mad.
Yeah. So this is why it's not a beef. It doesn't have to be a beef thing with Newcastle. That's it. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't have to be a beef thing. You don't have to be that in it.
Newcastle should be happy, really.
But again, it's not immediate. So we don't know if we've sold them the money, how quickly would they go get their guys in it? That's all I'm saying.
Getting into champs even helps them though, innit? Like in terms of like PSR, because that's still like the revenue. Yeah, like they can even still spend more in this summer. They even bid for Malanga 45 mil this year, and I doubt they're gonna let go of any of their players. That's just for backup. So previously, where they've not really had adequate replacements for Jacob Murphy, right? They've now got flipping. Bro, I feel like Newcastle could be doing their thing next year, man. They could be.
Wait, I'm deep in it. Malanga would be cold at Newcastle. I'm just deep in it now.
Cold. What?
He's one of their number one targets, yeah.
They went in for him in January or last summer, I think it was.
Alanga, Gordon, Isak.
Nasty.
Boy. Yeah. Listen. Just quickly as well, like, because I don't know I think there's another super chat in there as well. That Ennis, I'll shout out Ennis, by the way. It says, Corey, you haven't beat Spurs since 2022. I think that Ennis is behind in the chat, but yeah, he says you haven't beat Spurs since 2022.
Excuse me. Anyway, little bit.
I think he's probably behind. He's probably watching and he's behind, and you lot are still having the
still relevant. It's still relevant.
You lot smash the like button, by the way. Yeah. And by the way, man, them Kerkez is gonna be announced, man. So Kerkez, thank you. Andy Robertson, love you to bits, bro. I think you're like the third or second best Premier League left back in the Premier League era. I can't lie. Second most assists of all time. Brilliant. Ran your socks off. But it's time to go back to Dundee, my brother. It's time to go back to Dundee.
Or just go United or something.
What?
Yeah, man.
Ethan, we don't do that anymore.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm saying. I'm here for Kirk Franklin, or even just keep Robbo as backup and Tsimikas can go. I don't really mind, but I know Atletico do want Robbo and he's open to the move. I prefer Tsimikas to stay. You know what I'm saying? Just got a bit more about him at this point. Robbo gives me nosebleeds, and I don't like nosebleeds, so it's one of them ones. Just quickly, man, then with the Kerkez thing, do you think Kerkez ups his assist count for Liverpool, or do you think or do you think he's going to be on the robust thing?
Kerkez's final ball was fucked, man.
He has got a whippers in it. He has got a whippers still.
He's got an accuracy thing.
I feel like Frimpong gets more GA than Kerkez.
Yeah. But I feel like one of them has to be a bit more defensive or tuck
if they both start. If they both start.
Don't be surprised if Bradley starts the season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if Frimpong and Kerkez both start, I think Frimpong gets more GA.
Because Kerkez, one thing what he was saying that he wants more assists. He wants to up his numbers. That's one thing he said himself. Yeah, he wants to get more.
Fantasy then.
You say?
It's like I'll grab him on fantasy then, I guess. Is that a shout? Is it? Let me know.
I don't know, man. I can't. As I said, I don't really beef you in it, so it's just one of them ones.
Wait, isn't Lacazette in? Wait,
yeah, he plays for Leo.
Yeah, but he's older now, and Lacazette like 33, so he'll probably go join Abba in like Saudi or something. Or do you know what? He might just stay there and get them back up, and then probably like go after that because he's Leon through and through, innit? So
I'm just deep in it.
You might stay there and get them back up.
Who's that you? That you that was playing against us. What's his name?
Malek Fofana.
Yeah. Give me that.
No, Chelsea are trying to get him, innit? Chelsea.
Oh,
yeah, that's a Chelsea thing. Still, Chelsea are probably gonna go get Malek Fofana.
So he just wants to go to the youth club.
Yes, it's mad, isn't it? We're saying Corey Matic after all that verbal for Onana. Onana won the war. Matic got relegated.
No, man, I respect Matic, man. I respect him. I can't.
You said the real, innit?
Man.
Onana's doing this one.
Matic is my guy, man. I can't bother.
All right, we say, man, Matic just doing too, but all that woofing, now you're relegated, cuz.
All that woofing is mad.
All right, listen, guys.
I can't involve myself in that stuff.
You lot. We'll see you lot in the next one. Obviously, Benfica and Bayern are playing in it. I don't know how many likes are we on. If we have to be on 100 likes, we can't. You lot get us to 100 likes. There's been like 250, 260 in here. Like, what are we doing here? You lot just forgot to like the like button. Hit the like button on that. Shout out everyone in the chat though, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be on Warzone. I don't know if Dre's on Twitch right now.
I'll be on Warzone in 2 days.
Oh yeah.
In 2 days.
You know what, Corey, stick to what you're good at that, like Marvel Rivals and that.
Ethan, I watched you. Don't let me expose you to the chat.
Go play Rivals
in the chat. Don't let me do it.
Stick to Rivals, bro.
Ethan, do not let me.
I'll be on Warzone tonight. I'm
going to Warzone in a second.
Yeah, I'll probably be on it a bit as well. What about you, Cos?
Rivals. I'm on Rivals. I'm on Rivals.
Yeah. That's what I was. Yeah, good.
No. That's because my internet's crap, so it takes time for it to download. There's a difference.
I hear that.
We was on Warzone at the same time. You would be the person that they kick out and bring someone else.
We said Corey's online. Tell
this. Everyone go offline. Everyone go offline quick. Ethan's on. Appeal offline quick.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh shit! He invited Montel. I'm not gonna name him. Yeah, but remember, when we used to play Fortnite. Yeah, we used to play Fortnite. And we used to get invites. Do you remember this time?
Who?
I'm not gonna mention
no names.
Yeah,
someone used to send the invite, man. Used to appear offline.
Yeah. To be fair, even T-Way jumped on with me, Dre, and that. T-Way was playing with us as well on in the chat. Yeah. Shout out T-Way still. Yeah. Come on, played with us still.
That killed.
What's that? Oh yeah, because I seen that. Don't worry, brother. Don't you worry, brother. Don't worry, I was there. Don't worry, brother. Don't you worry. He said the Isak thing that we've already spoken about. Yeah, it was just that. But calm, you lot. We're done here, man. We'll see you lot tomorrow for title talk with the man them, Coppish and that. You know what I'm saying? So obviously,
hopefully,
man.
Hopefully tomorrow, Corey,
we'll be back.
You got your bid accepted, or at least found out the verdict, because this is getting embarrassing, isn't it?
Hopefully you do something instead of signing J League players.
Oh no, I'm waiting for July. That'll be next week.
All right, man. Then we're gonna be live on the Rafale a bit later as well. I'm just redirecting over. I know we don't start till later, but I'm just sorting out the redirect now. So as you're doing that, make sure you go and head out and check my Murillo video as well. It's on the video section, innit? So go and check out the Murillo video that I put out. It's a short thing, so it's not too long for you guys to watch in that. Someone put the Murillo video link in the chat for me, please. In the chat, one of the mods, do that, please. And yeah. All right, you lot. Another episode of Big Six Bands, and brother, where the hell was this never a foul? We will see you in the next one. There you go. There's another foul. We'll see you guys in the next one. Ta-ra, people.